should not be understated the power of a musician in a way to portray a message in a non-condescending, non-scary way. A lot of people, like your average people, will hear about climate and they'll be switched off sometimes because a lot of the messaging can be really emotional and hard-hitting, and we're going through our lives, we have our own problems. Sometimes you're just like, actually no, I don't want to deal with that. But if you're drawn in through music, it can engage the folk that aren't usually engaged, the folk that haven't been to a protest, but they see you their favorite musician, like Stephen said, and they come in, and then we talk about the climate, and they're like, okay, so protest doesn't have to be screaming in the streets. Protest can look like a concert. Protest can take many, many forms. Thank you. Do you guys have anything to add? Do you want to add? Say anything else? Okay, thank you. Please can I have Diana, Mazu, and Stephanie to the stage? Hey. Okay.
Behind. We are right here or behind.
Here is good.
Hello, Baku. Hello. Hi. I'm seeing beautiful people. Okay. My name is Malibani Diana Poka. I am from Lesotho. Do you know where Lesotho is? In Africa, in the southern part of Africa. Yes. You go check your maps right there. Are you good? Happy to be here. Hello, Baku. Hello. Okay. Francis, we do the introductions first.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, I don't know if they're here. Can you do a call out for Mazu and Stephanie?
Mazu, are you around? Can we please have you on stage? And Stephanie as well, so that the team is all together. More music, more entertainment. That's Climate Live. Woo! Okay. We're just waiting for 2 people from our team. Okay. Then we have Matthew here.
Thank you so much. Hello, guys. How are you? Okay, it's strong. I need some energy because it has been like very intense days here at COP. But I would like to introduce myself. Mateo Botero. I'm from Medellin in Colombia. Who ever heard of Colombia? Okay, tell me one word that comes to your mind when you hear Colombia. 16, yes! Shakira, perhaps? Okay, so actually Colombia is a place of big industries of music. We have singers like Shakira, like Juanes. You know Juanes? Tengo la camisa negra y tu amor no me interesa. Okay, I won't sing because that's not my role, and actually I don't feel I sing pretty well. But Colombia has been for many years a place of culture. And through culture, we have been impacting the world. And that's exactly the power of music, the power of arts. But I want to bring something into discussion. There is also an important responsibility that artists have or has. Why? Because everyone is listening, and this has also a psychological effect in every person. When you are sad, how many of you sometimes play a song and makes it feel better? How many of you? Yeah, exactly. I would say everyone feels better when you are sad. You play a song and then you feel better. Of course, right? So there is definitely this relation between music, between our feelings, and between our psychology. There is a new song of reggaeton. Reggaeton is pretty famous in Latin America. And reggaeton right now has like some singers like J Balvin, Karol G, Maluma, actually all of them from Colombia and from Medellin specifically. They have been doing amazing, amazing things for improving the name of our country, because unfortunately Colombia is also known for negative stuff. So they have been bringing like the positive and people wanting to come because they show how amazing it is, how beautiful it is. But they just released 1 week ago a new song. And this new song has been extremely controversial, not only in Colombia, but also internationally. For example, the Rolling Stones, the magazine, they were criticizing it. And actually, I agree with it. I don't want to hide the problems we have. I know we are in a place in which we are always trying to hide a little bit what the problems are. But in the case of Colombia, there is a high rate of exploitation of children and minors. Do you understand this, right? And that is not only Colombia, of course, but unfortunately it's one of those places that happens very strongly. Maybe because Colombians are so cute, but more than that is because there are so many inequities. The government is not really strong enough. And then this song was actually somehow kind of mentioning like an underage lady. She's so sexy and she's going out and she's having fun. So the song is actually very suggestive about this topic with the minors, but kind of justifying it. This is the social responsibility music and musicians also have. And that's the discussion I also want to bring, because we already know all the positive, like how positive music is. But what I want to bring here to all of you is we also need to require those artists to take more aware decisions of what kind of music are producing. And we at the end are the consumers. We are the ones playing and listening to that. So we're the ones who has the choice of deciding what to request them. And that is my invitation for tonight.
Thank you so much. Woo! Thank you. Okay, so you're probably wondering why we chose music and arts. Out of all these things, why choose music and arts for awareness? Well, for me, I think I would be very personal with this. Coming from Lesotho, it was very hard for me to be an activist on ground, because sometimes when you're an activist, you get threatened, the government is saying something to you, people are now like stalking you, like your life is in danger. So we realized that when we talk about music, it's something that everybody does. It is actually an instrument that unites us all. So using what is already there, what people love, makes it quite easier and quicker for us to deliver the message of education around climate issues. So yes, I think music has been the greatest instrument for us to actually engage and educate and involve people across the world. Yay. Thank you. Woo! Glad to be here. More music coming. Okay. What? 5 more minutes. Okay. More people come. Okay. Okay. Just to round up before the next performance, probably I see a very, very youngest activist around us here. That's you. Maybe you would want to ask something around music, why we use music to actually engage people. Anyone? Okay, yes, you can come. Okay.
Thank you.
Questions or comments?
Yeah. So I think today we have a discussion, wonderful discussion with the event of Climate Life about music and why do we do music, why do we use music. And our key topic was music is universal. So everyone can hear it, everyone can understand what's going on without even words, right? And wonderful rhythms help us to increase safe awareness of our body and increase awareness about our desires, wishes, plans, strategies. So I think music is the universe. This is universal and this is universe. And thank you for being and playing for us tonight. Thank you.
I did not get your name.
I'm Alina. Alina, very nice to meet you.
Let's give it up for Alina. That was beautiful. Yes, indeed. Music remains a instrument for us, because music is used by everyone, so it is the greatest tool in addressing this climate crisis all across the world. Because in my country, you see what I'm wearing here. It's my traditional attire. with the blanket as well, because we come from a mountain kingdom. So if I can dance with my music here, you will see me, I'll do it perfectly So what I'm trying to tell you is that different nations have different music, even the language itself, even the genre itself, but at the end of the day, we are all connected by the music. So imagine if we use that tool to address the issue of climate change, then we could be good. Like everybody would be knowing what's happening around us. Thank you. Yay!
Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Matteo. So we now have a poem from Parneet. I see she's coming. She's coming. So as well as music, poetry is a very great way to engage people through arts and reach people. So without further ado, I will pass over the mic.
So I'm Parneet Kaur and I'm from India. I'm a poet and also the founder of Poetry for Planet. So I'm going to share a poem that I used for the opening ceremony in World Food Forum in Rome. And it goes like this. The first poem ever written was with seeds in our words when they said, the way to the heart is through the stomach. And that's where, dear all, the permutations and combinations began to birth a muse. Every leaf a line, every fruit a verse, every farm a poem. Inspired, the Brazilians turned the land into a bard, birthing couplets after couplets of cacao and cassava, and a lesson for us to read, to trust our youth and let them lead. Assured, her heart brimming with faith, nature retreats into her zai pit in Sahel, to dip her toes in a mushy embrace of mulch and manure, to pause, to recover, to nurture the next generation, to lead. Overcome by compassion for nature's perennial labor, the Indians slake her thirst by pouring love drip by drip, aiming straight for the roots, gracefully leaving reminder of an imprint, to bow, to reflect, to reconnect, to fall in love with one's roots. Raising a toast to intergenerational generosity, the Native Americans plant three sisters, maize, beans, and squash together, to console a lovelorn young batch of crops, biding its time for a fruitful explosion. Following closely, the Romans, quick to her reprieve, savor from another et tu brute. And as we stand on the cusp of a golden bloom, listen carefully. Do you hear the joy in earth's womb? Now, before you pay homage to the sun and moon gods, before you take your sickle, gently take a step back and trace a trail of agriculture from Brazil to Italy, all the way to the beginning, to the very first poem written with seeds and no words. So this was a poem that I recited at the opening ceremony of World Food Forum. I'm their official poet, and this traces the trail of agriculture, as we said, from Brazil to Italy. This talked about the various stages of agriculture and localized ways of doing agriculture in various countries. And I use storytelling as a medium of sharing my poetry and my insights about climate action because I come from Punjab. So there was a time in Punjab where women were prohibited from singing, from sharing their stories. And today, storytelling is a medium that has allowed us to build resilience, to share our native culture and wisdom. It is a way to decolonize the narrative. So that's from me, and I hope that from here you take the privilege to write in your native language to decolonize the climate narrative. Thank you so much, Climate Life, for having me.
Congrats.
You done? Yeah? Yeah, you could do more if you want. Yeah? You can go till 5 past. You can go till 57.
So there's another one. It's about coffee. Everybody's been drinking coffee. So let me just share a little bit about the connection of coffee with climate change. I sip my morning coffee a bit slower every day as I let its nutty aroma sit with me as an ailing grandmother, holding me in a hug tighter than yesterday, yet looser than ever, as my tongue scrambles to withhold its bitterness, however fruitlessly for my children to savor. So I let myself linger in my coffee colored hues a bit longer than its aftertaste. Oh, our beloved coffee, how fate decided by the acts of climate change. So, how did you take your coffee today? I could talk of chicory root and black tea, but you see, it isn't coffee. Next time you sip it, my young friends, remember it's the color of our youth slowly condensing into a souvenir for our old age. So this was a reflection on how coffee production is being impacted by climate change, and I think coffee is such an important part of our lives, of our daily lives, and also at COP. I mean, I've been taking 3, 4, I don't know, cups in a matter of hours, and not realizing how climate change is impacting some of the most crucial things is also, is also kind of numbing us to the realities. So it's so important that storytelling can allow us to reconnect, to see that the things around us will not stay there for longer. I have another one, which is a tribute to the women in my family and of Punjab. When I think of good food, I think of my mother and her ghee-laden bread. I think of my grandmother, her buttermilk and curd. I think of my aunt who plants mangoes in little pots. So I unbraid my hair all the way to the root, to the very first farmer, a young woman. I reckon she would sow wild berries playfully along the banks of a dainty river, ripe for her children to harvest. Yes, you and me. So I saw one and my sisters too as we walk in the footsteps of our great-grandmother. Yet, when I ask you to picture a farmer, doesn't your brain conjure up the image of a man with a sickle? However, not far from truth as I speak of a saga unforetold, less than 2% women own land in my Punjab, the land of 5 rivers, yet none flow to the fields of my sisters. When I think of good food, I think of Ceres in Rome, who blessed humanity with the gift of agriculture. I think of Isis in Egypt, who saved man from man by offering him barley instead. I think of Annapurna in Kashi, who had God at the mercy of food. So when I ask you to picture a farmer, is it a young woman, roughly my age now? Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Do you have 2 minutes more? Yeah.
Maybe I should reflect on why I use storytelling. So the language that I'm speaking to you right now, English, my parents, my family, they do not understand it. So it's very crucial for me to advocate in this language in order to bring the stories that nobody talks about. I come from Punjab. I come from the land where we speak Punjabi and Hindi. That's our language. And in these spaces, not narrating our stories is also depriving, I think, an opportunity to decolonize the climate narrative. So stories have allowed us to decolonize the climate narrative, and India, as I speak of, my country, we are a land of epics, of Ramayana and Mahabharata. Stories have made our country, our politics, our society, the economy, everything borrows from Mahabharata and Ramayana. So these are the stories, even at COP, if you look at it, all the concepts that if you dig deep, you would find that it is the biblical concepts that have translated into capitalism, perhaps, into things that we hear today. So stories are the bedrock. And one thing that I want you to reflect on today, why do you think kids, we teach kids rhymes when they're young? Why do we teach them rhymes? Because it is scientifically proven that we are hardwired to register and to grasp and hold on to stories when they are transmitted in poetic or in musical formats. And there is a reason why poetry and music touches hearts, because that is intrinsically human. So what is missing from the COP space is something human. You know, when we negotiate, we compromise, we are compromising on lives. As we speak, you know, in Delhi, the AQI has crossed 1,000 plus. The schools have shut down, so the students cannot go to school because of pollution. This is the reality that I come from. And what I have to offer is my voice. And it's me putting, you know, just sharing the truth about my country. And that's what I want to give to the community, the climate community, to the world as well. To take the mic, to take a pen, you know, just write about your life, or how climate crisis is affecting you. Take agency. That is what poetry or storytelling does. It gives agency back to the people. So that's what I wanted to share. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was absolutely beautiful. Do we have Prasidi? Yes. I think you know who she is, and there you go.
Thank you so much, Francis. Okay, on the yes. Hello, everyone. Everyone's tired. Well, the music hasn't even started. Hello, everyone. Still sleepy. Hello, everyone. Yes. So thank you so much, Climate Live, Francis. I don't know where Tafazwa is, but thank you so much for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be over here, connect with all of you. So many of you know me, many of you don't. I am Prasidi. I'm a 12 years old environmentalist from India. This is my second time to COP. I'm the youngest head of delegation present over here at COP 29. I'm the founder of Prasidi Forest Foundation and the Green Pillar. And today I really want to make a special mention about the power of art, because I'm a true believer in how art can transform change. As rightly previously mentioned by Francis, climate activism is definitely a method that is important. But art is a safer, more creative, and I think inclusive way to include all kinds of people in this journey to drive real transformational change. And music especially is so powerful, because if we look back in history, since that time, art has been there, music has been there. From wall carvings to now concert and AI, art has been our method and gateway to make real-time change happen. So it's such a pleasure to be here, connect with all of you, and to talk about the importance of a purpose for our planet, about youth, and the voice of how we can make real change happen. I have a very special mention about a book that I recently launched, Prasiddhi's Amazon Rainforest Adventure. It is my very first book, a storybook that talks about children. It's a children's storybook with illustrations about our climate, our Amazon rainforest, and is themed on COP30, and is for all the young people and adults to know about our climate and nature. So before I go, because I know there are some very fascinating performances coming up next, I want to do a little activity with all of you. So I'm going to say a couple of lines and I want you to repeat them, okay? Can you do that? Yes? You can do that? Yes? Brilliant. So let's start. Concert is the spark, concert is the art. Do you want me to do it? Concert is the spark, concert is the start. There is no energy at all. You can use a little bit of your voice just for this duration, okay? Everyone? Yes? Concert is the spark, concert is the start. We are youth, we are the art. We create, we innovate, we take part. We are like a fire burning bright. We are power driving change tonight. Francis, do you think there was energy? No, right? No, not at all. Do you want to do it again? Yes? Do you want to join me? Okay, so. Concert is the spark, concert is the start. Huh?
I join you here.
Yes. We are youth, we are art. We create, we innovate, we take part. We are like a fire burning bright. We are power driving change tonight. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was incredible. Thank you. Are you finished? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Right, can I have the next round of Climate Livers to the stage, please? That's you. Yes. Do we have Henna? Do we have Chroma? There's Chroma. Do we have Stephanie? Okay, over to you.
Hello. All right. Thank you very much, Frances. And I want to take this time to firstly introduce myself. I'm Abubakar Kroma. I'm a Liberian youth and climate justice activist. And of course, Climate Life has been a movement that brought some of us to the spotlight when it comes to activism. Back in 2022, I knew very little about the climate space and activism. But then when I came across someone that I call a mentor, Tafazwa, he introduced me to Frances and the rest of the team. So that was how I gained interest and more passion for climate activism. Like I said, I am from Liberia, and some of you might not know Liberia is a very little country in West Africa, and we are part of the global south. Most of our communities are being highly hit by the adverse impact of the crisis that we are faced with today. And this and many more prompted our action of joining the space, and we see Climate Life using music, entertainment, and act as the most safest way to form part of this process, bringing our voice to the climate space. That is why we choose to do music to create climate action and make more impact for our country and communities that are being highly hit by the crisis. By the way, I'm not actually a musician, but because I believe that music is a universal language and music has the power to unite people, this is why I decided I choose music, right, to disseminate my messages across the world. And it will interest you to know that the young people made up 65% of the population in my country, Liberia, and they believe that music is the best way to channel messages. And moreover, this is why we choose this music to bring young people to the climate space. Because vast majority of the population in my country does not understand what really climate change is. But they believe in music. So because they believe in music, we form part of the Climate Life team to use music to bring them over so we can collectively, contribute to a sustainable future for all. And I would also like you to know that tonight I'm going to be spicing up the flow here, performing some of my music. By the way, I've written about 17 awareness songs, climate change awareness songs, and I've released 2, but I'm going to perform 1 tonight. And maybe I'll just give an a cappella. We call it a cappella in my country. That's just a freestyle of the other song before leaving the stage tonight. So before leaving the stage, now I just want all of us to repeat this because we from Africa, like I said, we are the ones feeling the major burn, even though we contribute less than 4% to global emissions. So we say we demand climate justice for Africa. So can I hear everyone? Climate justice now. I would say, what do we want? Climate justice, and when do we want it? Now, now. So we go 1, 2, 3. What do we want? Climate justice. When do we want it? Now, now. Now, now. So thank you very much. Once again, the name remains Abubakar Kuma, the Liberian Youth and Climate Justice activist. I'm honored.
Are we having fun? Are we having fun? I'll just do his slogan for now. What do we want? And when do Okay, can people hear me now? Okay, great. Thank you. My name is Masujo. I'm with Climate Live. I'm a campaigner from Zambia, and I also work with Agents of Change Foundation in Zambia as programs lead officer. Why music? Why music? I love this particular aspect of activism because when it comes to music, music tells a story. And stories can be shared by anyone. Part of the work that I do in Zambia is we train young people in basic media skills and storytelling so that they can be able to use their stories to raise awareness around climate change and climate justice. We have trained young people around the country in 5 districts now. We're hoping we can do more, but for now we're working in 5 districts. And what we're doing is we're helping young people amplify their voices around climate change, be able to talk about the climate impacts, how they're affecting them, how it is that climate is affecting them. In Zambia right now, we're facing a drought, and this drought has affected most people, especially the younger ones, in many, many aspects. So we're using music, we're using poems, we're using drama and arts performances to raise awareness and also for young people to be able to share their stories out there. In one of the districts that we're working in, the young people did a song and they combined several languages, but what they were trying to share in the song was the impacts and how climate change is affecting them. So the song was done in different languages, but this song was able to capture people from across the world, despite others not understanding the language. Through the story that the song was telling, people were able to see that this is what is happening. And even some of the civic leaders and other climate activists were able to come on board and say, oh, so this is what is happening in this district. How then can we help these young people? So using music is a very good medium because it's able to cut across the language barriers. You may not be able to hear what exactly the person is saying, but through the story and what is being portrayed in the song itself, you'll be able to understand. And also, music is a peaceful way of creating awareness. We see people doing a lot of protests, and these can put as young people, especially ourselves, in a lot of problems. There are countries that do not allow protests, but how then are we going to advocate for climate? How then are we going to be proper and good activists as young people if we're not able to be activists in a proper way? So using music is a peaceful way in order for us to create awareness. Instead of going in CBDs, making noise and protesting, young people are now able to just make music, make nice songs, share them on all platforms, on Spotify, TikTok, and whatever platforms that is easily accessible to them in order for them to talk about themselves, share their stories with the world, see how others can come on board. Some are even using songs to talk about the issues that they're facing in their communities. And even for people who didn't have platforms to speak to their leaders directly and their policymakers, they are able to reach them through their songs. Because if a song goes viral, it's going to reach even the biggest of the people, the biggest of the decision makers, and this has been really, really helpful. The other thing I wanted to say is music is very important when it comes to creating awareness and activism, because you don't need huge sums of money in order to do so. You can start from whatever you are, you can start from whatever it is that you have, and just share the messages that you want to share out there. We have young people that are making songs, even songs as short as 1 minute, 2 minutes. They're posting and sharing them across social media platforms, and they're able to speak about their issues. They're able to share their climate change stories. They're able to talk about how climate change is affecting them, how it's impacting their lives negatively. They're able to talk about what solutions they would like to see being implemented in their communities and all across the country. And I'm just happy to see that there are a lot of people here who share the same sentiments as me, who know the importance of using music, the importance of using art, and how it can be able to reach a wider audience. Art can be prepared in one region, in one country, but it's going to be shared across the globe, and we don't know who it could reach. Some have even been able to access funding for climate action and for all their climate resilience projects through using music and art. And I hope that everyone here is going to enjoy some of the performances that we're going to have, because the goal is for each and every one of us here to have fun tonight, and also for us to create awareness around climate change and around climate action. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited to share that we've been given the go-ahead to have music again now. So the vibe's going to pick up a bit. And we have the brilliant Chroma from Climate Live Liberia who's going to perform.
Yeah. Check mic. So again, I did this song back in 2022 on our way to COP27 in Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt. And I call this our word. So we go.
Hello, world leaders. Music has the power to unite people. It is the most popular language in the world. We need to harness this power in one harmonious voice.
Our word is a changing world today, we all know. We come together, we stand to overcome the change fixing our clothes. Our climate is really better. From the east, west and south into the north, the North Pole here is melting faster. Can't you see the flow? It's up to us. The change is up to us. Baby's broken. I feel a baby's broken.
The young ones are speaking out loud. The elders are echoing our wisdom. Join us now as we raise attention to the challenges confronted today by nations on the front line of ecological breakdown. Abubakar Chroma, the youth and climate justice advocate. I bring you this from our comfort zone in Liberia, West Africa. Please join us, man. Thank you.
is really better. From the east, west, and south, into the north. Enough bull here is melting faster. Can't you see the flow? It's up to us.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you to Climate Life. I mean, Climate Life deserve all the praises because, like I said, I'm a lover of music, but it is because of Climate Life we are using this medium to channel our grievances. So thank you to Frances and the rest of the team. Thank you.
Thank you, Chroma. So next we have the wonderful Sylvan, who's just going to set up for a moment, and then we'll be playing. He's an artist all the way from Amazonia. Give it up for Amazonia. Woo! Okay, just bear with us a few minutes and we'll be with you.
E. A, E. Eu nasci, eu cresci na mata, água doce, foi quem me por igarapés, descendo as cachoeiras até o Amazonas, Rio Negro, Tapajós. Eu nasci, eu cresci na mata, água doce, foi quem me criou por igarapés, descendo as cachoeiras até o Amazonas, Rio Negro, Tapajós. Água da Oxum, que vai pro mar rodoiar. Água da Oxum, vai encontrar o mar. Eu vai encontrar o mar. Vai encontrar o mar. Eu vai encontrar o mar. Salve os povos tradicionais da Amazônia. Ela é mãe e cuida dos filhos e protege, abriga, alimenta. Só ela tem poder para o clima equilibrar, para a terra sobreviver, para a vida continuar. Amazônia, guardiã das cores. Paulo Galvão. Melhor. Emergência climática. Eu vou falar em português. Quer falar, Lidiane, me traduzir aqui? Então, vem aqui. Vem. Microfone. Eu vou falar em português. Eu sou da Amazônia brasileira, cenário onde vai ser a próxima COP, a COP 30. E eu sou um músico que fala sobre a preservação da Amazônia e sobre as mudanças climáticas.
Hello, I am from the Brazilian Amazon, and I'm a musician, and I'm actually from the place where COP30 is going to take place next year. And in my music, I talk about the issues that we have in the Amazon.
E essa música agora se chama Emergência Climática. Lá no Brasil, a gente tem um contexto de que os ativistas climáticos, ambientais, qualquer tipo de ativistas, humanitários, eles são perseguidos, presos, assassinados, e a gente tem que falar sobre isso e tem que lutar contra isso.
So the name of the next song I'm gonna play, it's called Climate Emergency. And in Brazil, there is an issue that we face that most of the activists that fight for the environment, they are murdered, they are sent to jail, they are killed, and we need to start talking about this.
E a gente tem que lutar por isso, porque eu estou aqui com meu filho, que é ativista também, e vamos seguir.
And we need to fight this fight together. I'm here with my son, and he's also an activist, and we need to collectively fight this fight together.
Tá vendo aquela multidão que pede um basta, que exige reparo pela emissão de gases nocivos do capitalismo, querem justa transição. Precisamos de todos, porém tem uma legião, verdadeira massa que não manifesta a sua opinião. Acerca da crise do clima não cobram uma solução. Precisamos de todos. O clima é de manifestar, o clima é de considerar a sua posição. O clima é de manifestar, o clima é de considerar a sua posição. Emergência climática. Segura. Para uma transição energética justa, não pode haver racismo ambiental. Tem que respeitar da periferia a comunidade tradicional. Temos potencial para liderar a transição, mas o que lideramos é o ranking de opressão. Perseguindo, calando, matando ativistas que exigem demarcação. É soja, é garimpo, é petróleo na Amazônia, mas o maior tesouro é manter a floresta em pé. A ciência tá alertando, ninguém tá escutando. Não tem planeta B, então se liga aí por quê? Precisamos de todos. Tá vendo aquela multidão que pede um basta, que exige reparo pela emissão de gases nocivos do capitalismo, querem justa transição. Precisamos de todos, porém tem uma legião, verdadeira massa que não manifesta a sua opinião. Acerca da crise do clima não cobram uma solução. Precisamos de todos. O clima é de manifestar, o clima é de considerar sua posição. O clima é de manifestar, o clima é de considerar sua posição. Emergência climática. Ijexá. Petróleo, mineração, queimada, devastação. Olhe em volta, olhe em volta. Aonde vamos chegar se tudo continuar? Olhe em volta. Petróleo, mineração, queimada, devastação. Olhe em volta, olhe em volta. Aonde vamos chegar se tudo continuar? Olhe em volta. O clima em crise global e o não retorno é real. Ninguém parece compreender o que tá pra acontecer. Desastre a nível mundial sem igual. Olhe em volta. Abre os olhos e a mente. O verdadeiro capital é o tempo que ainda temos. Abre os olhos e a mente. O verdadeiro capital é o tempo que temos. Abre os olhos e a mente. O verdadeiro capital é o tempo que ainda temos. Abre os olhos e a mente. O verdadeiro capital é o tempo que temos. Petróleo, mineração, queimada, devastação. Olhe em volta, olhe em volta. Aonde vamos chegar se tudo continuar? Olhe em volta. Petróleo, mineração, queimada, devastação. Olhe em volta, olhe em volta. Aonde vamos chegar se tudo continuar? Olhe em volta. Floresta virando carvão, madeira, pasto, plantação. Um retrocesso ambiental, desigualdade social, periferia, sul, global, marginal. Olhe em volta. Abre os olhos e a mente. O verdadeiro capital é o tempo que ainda temos. Abre os olhos e a mente. O verdadeiro capital é o tempo que temos. Abre os olhos e a mente. O verdadeiro capital é o tempo que ainda temos. Abre os olhos e a mente. O verdadeiro capital é o tempo que temos. Emoripao, emorio, emorio, emorio deve ser uma palavra nagô, uma palavra de amor, um paladar. Emorio deve ser alguma coisa de lá, o sol, a lua, o céu, pra Oxalá. Emoripao, emorio, emorio, emoripao, emorio, emorio, emorio deve ser uma palavra da cor, uma palavra de amor, um paladar. Emorio deve ser alguma coisa de lá, o sol, a lua, o céu, pra Oxalá. Emoripao, emorio, emorio, emoripao, emorio, emorio. Eu queria um carimbó, me fizeram uma quizomba. Eu zombei da dor que só dei uma festa de arromba. Dancei cumbia e cacicó, bati lata, toquei conga. No congar dancei forró, forro me mandei pra tonga. Tudo numa perna só, dancei cumbia e milonga. Cantei mestre cupijó, acabei ouvindo donga. Já dizia minha avó, vida curta, festa longa. Ninguém nasce pra ser só, esse mundo é uma quizomba. Quizomba, quizombi, beiji, quizomba, zomba com oba, oba, zomba com zumbi, dançando o meu Ijexá. Quizomba, quizomba, o beiji, ao lado do meu orixá. Quizomba, zomba com jeji, me beija depois que zombar. Eu queria um carimbó, me fizeram uma quizomba, dessas que desatam nó, som que desativa a bomba, bola cheia no filó, flores no bico da pomba, e daí qual é o pó? Se da guerra ela zomba. Já bombei meu boi que só, já bombando fui a Roma, arrumei um quiprocó, ao passar em Oklahoma, e rumando a cabrobró, acude quem quase tomba, o Brasil de uma vez só, com o som dessa quizomba. Quizomba, quizombi, beiji, quizomba, zomba com oba, oba, zomba com zumbi, dançando o meu Ijexá. Quizomba, quizomba, o beiji, ao lado do meu orixá. Quizomba, zomba com jeji, me beija depois que zombar. Linda boca doce, linda boca doce, linda boca doce, a boca do meu amor. Linda boca doce, linda boca doce, linda boca doce, a boca do meu amor. O vento me levou longe, saudade me fez voltar. Fui do outro lado do mundo, passei por tanto lugar. Cachoeiras, vales, montanhas, mas nada se comparou à sensação que eu sinto ao lado do meu amor. Eu sou passarinho, eu sou beija-flor, quero um beijo doce da boca do meu amor. Eu sou passarinho, eu sou beija-flor, quero um beijo doce da boca do meu amor. Linda boca doce, linda boca doce, linda boca doce, a boca do meu amor. Linda boca doce, linda boca doce, linda boca doce, a boca do meu amor. O vento me levou longe, saudade me fez voltar. Fui do outro lado do mundo, passei por tanto lugar. Cachoeiras, vales, montanhas, mas nada se comparou à sensação que eu sinto ao lado do meu amor. Eu sou passarinho, eu sou beija-flor, quero um beijo doce da boca do meu amor. Eu sou passarinho, eu sou beija-flor, quero um beijo doce da boca do meu amor. Linda boca doce, linda boca doce, linda boca doce, a boca do meu amor. Linda boca doce, linda boca doce, linda boca doce, a boca do meu amor. Linda boca doce, linda boca doce, linda boca doce, a boca do meu amor. Linda boca doce, linda boca doce, linda boca doce, a boca do meu amor. Aê! Lidiane. Eu vou fazer a minha saideira, mas antes eu quero que vocês cantem comigo e eu vou ensinar aqui o refrão de uma música, que é Chá de Carimbó.
Well, I'll have to play my last song, but I want you to sing with me, and then I'll teach you.
É. O Chá de Carimbó.
It's called Chá de Carimbó. Carimbó tea. Chá.
Yes. Tea. Carimbó tea. Carimbó, the dance.
Carimbó, it's the style. It's the rhythm.
Yes.
That one, right there.
A música é assim, ó. Tome um chá de carimbó, eo, tome um chá de carimbó, eo, tome um chá de carimbó, já dizia minha avó. Tome um chá de carimbó, eo, tome um chá de carimbó, eo, tome um chá de carimbó, já dizia minha avó. Desde jeitinho eu escutava minha avó dizer que o santo remédio era dançar carimbó. E o melhor desse remédio é de graça. Essa carimbó que passa, essa carimbó que passa. Pra olho gordo, mal olhado ou bruxaria. Tem que dançar noite e dia, tem que dançar noite e dia. Se é dor de chifre, tu não vai beber cachaça. Essa carimbó que passa, essa carimbó que passa. Tome um chá de carimbó, já dizia minha avó. Não é que não dê, é que não dá. Não dá pra parar de dançar, não dá pra parar de dançar. Tome um chá de carimbó, eo, tome um chá de carimbó, eo, tome um chá de carimbó, já dizia minha avó. Tome chá de carimbó, eo, tome chá de carimbó, eo, tome chá de carimbó, já dizia minha avó. Desde jeitinho eu escutava minha avó dizer que o santo remédio era dançar carimbó. E o melhor que esse remédio é de graça. Dança carimbó que passa, dança carimbó que passa. Pra olho gordo, mal olhado ou bruxaria, tem que dançar noite e dia, tem que dançar noite e dia. Se é dor de chifre, tu não vai beber cachaça. Dança carimbó que passa, dança carimbó que passa. Tome um chá de carimbó, já dizia minha avó. Não é que não dê, é que não dá. Não dá pra parar de dançar, não dá pra parar de dançar. Tome chá de carimbó, eu tome chá de carimbó, eu tome chá de carimbó, já dizia minha avó. Tome chá de carimbó, eu tome chá de carimbó, eu tome chá de carimbó, já dizia minha avó. Tome chá de carimbó, eu tome chá de carimbó, eu tome chá de carimbó, já dizia minha avó. Tome chá de carimbó, eu tome chá de carimbó, eu tome chá de carimbó, já dizia minha avó. Obrigado, thank you so much.
Oh, hello, hello. Wasn't Sylvan great? Let's give it up. Woo! And now we have Proxavita. Come, come, come. We have a full band on next, which is very exciting. So just hold a couple minutes while they set up and we'll be back. Hello, hello. Give it up for Proxavita.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi everyone. How are you feeling today? You're feeling the vibe, right? Okay, so I am Ramina Paulette, one of the Kenyan co-coordinators for Climate Live, and we have here
Nozinhle Kumete from Climate Live Zimbabwe.
As you can see, us as Climate Live, we are a platform of youth that actually amplifies the voices of youths doing the most on the ground through using the power of music, art, and entertainment. So give a round of applause to Climate Live. We have an exciting news from our organization, Climate Live. Well, actually, next year, we'll be hosting the COP30 simulation in Botswana. The first of its own kind. We'll be speaking about different issues on climate change, be it on mineral justice, deforestation, land access, and especially on the negotiations and policies. And that's why we're here at this COP29 to pressure the leaders to ensure that our community voices are actually represented and our demands are here and being heard. Well, actually, we'd love to say one phrase from Climate Live. I will say, I will say Climate Live, then you say, can you hear us yet, okay? Has everyone heard me? Can you hear us yet? Okay, Climate Live. Can you hear us yet? Climate Live. Can you hear us yet? Climate Live. Can you hear us yet? Wait. You guys are not hyped at all. Let me sing one song that all of you will know, okay? If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really have to show it. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. Okay, now we're starting. Climate Live. Can you hear us? Climate Live. Can you hear us yet? Climate Live. Can you hear us yet? Okay, let me pass it on to our beautiful Non-Zile.
Okay. I'm really loving the energy that we have here. So I'm going to talk about how you can support Climate Live. So by just being here together with us, you're already supporting Climate Live. And as Climate Live, we do just this. Concerts, festivals, music to bring people together into the fight of climate change. So as you already said that next year we've got the COP30 simulation in Botswana. There are many ways you can support us by being with us on social media if you can't be with us in person, by attending the show and helping us in terms of funds. But honestly, if you would bring this vibe to Botswana, it would really be amazing. And another way you can join Climate Live is signing up to be a part of the team. There are a lot of wonderful things we do as Climate Live, and as you can see, we have so much fun at Climate Live. So we're just going to do the Climate Live thing once again. Climate Live! Climate Live! Amazing. Thank you so much, guys.
Okay, the next person is Tinai. So she'll be performing for us today. From all the way from Botswana, let's give her a shout out. Woo!
Hi, everybody. So I'm actually from Zimbabwe, but I'm based in Botswana. Yeah? Okay. Sorry, can I just speak about the song a little bit? I just wanted to speak about the song. Okay, cool. Yeah, sure. Yeah, so the song is about climate finance. It's very on brand for this COP, right? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? What we're demanding is climate finance for the people on the continent.
people on the continent. Africa needs to adapt to the climate crisis. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Fordern Klimafinanzierung für die Menschen auf dem Kontinent. Afrika muss sich an die Klimakrise anpassen. Könnt ihr uns hören? Könnt ihr uns hören? Exigimos financiamiento climático para los pueblos del continente soleado. África necesita adaptarse a la crisis climática. Escúchenos, escúchenos.
What we're demanding is climate finance for the people on the continent. Africa needs to adapt to the climate crisis. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? What we're demanding is climate finance for the people on the continent. Africa needs to adapt to the climate crisis. Can you hear us? Can you hear me? Can you hear them? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Tiriku chaga kurarama, tiriku chaga marino tibetera, tiriku chaga tintwei, tintwei. What we're demanding is climate finance for the people on the continent. Africa needs to adapt to the climate crisis. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? What we're demanding is climate finance for the people on the continent. Africa needs to adapt to the climate crisis. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? We're demanding climate finance for the people on the continent. Africa needs to adapt to the climate crisis. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? What we're demanding is climate finance for the people on the continent. Africa needs to adapt to the climate crisis. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Thank you.
That was amazing. Thank you. Do we have Thaline? To the stage, please. So Thaline is an amazing artist from Brazil, Amazonia. Woo!
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Hello, hello. My name is Taline. I'm indigenous from Inam people, Carajá, from Amazon. And I'm so happy for stay here and sing for you. And I'm so happy too for Sylvan stay with me and play for me. Thank you so much. And now we start with one indigenous song from my ethnic. Thinking in nature, thinking in Amazon, thinking in save the world. semanhã Kirimbação amaramunha Tetamaita serruca Kirimbação amaramunha Tetamaita serruca Oh, 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 Angawara Oh, 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 Angawara Semanhã Oh, oh, Angawara Oh, Angawara Semanhã Ancestors, spirits, stay here. Guaianerendawa. 1, 2, 3, go. Guaianerendawa, Yanerendawa, Yanerendawa. Ike, Yanerendawa, Yanerendawa, Yanerendawa. Guaianerendawa, Yanerendawa, Yanerendawa. Ike, Yanerendawa, Yanerendawa, Yanerendawa. Yasua namaramunha nerendawa rupisemu. Ike yasua yapita. Seana matamanu. Tapuigai petui. Tamandaya rembeio munukanepia. Guaya nerendawa, yanerendawa, yanerendawa. Ike yanerendawa, yanerendawa, yanerendawa. Guaya nerendawa, yanerendawa, yanerendawa. Ike yanerendawa, yanerendawa, yanerendawa. Esse é o nosso lugar, é o nosso lugar, é o nosso lugar. Aqui é o nosso lugar, é o nosso lugar, é o nosso lugar. Meus irmãos morreram, derramaram sangue sobre a terra. Quando nós pensamos, dói nos nossos corações. Guaianerendawa, Yanerendawa, Yanerendawa. Ike Yanerendawa, Yanerendawa, Yanerendawa. Guaianerendawa, Yanerendawa, Yanerendawa. Ike Yanerendawa, Yanerendawa, Yanerendawa. Guaianerendawa. Windawe Tupã. Yeah. Okay. O Windawe Tupã. O Windawe Tupã. Vim de quando vou pra onde passei com de cameta. A canoa vai de proa e de proa eu chego lá. A canoa vai de proa e de proa eu chego lá. O Windawe Tupã. O Windawe Tupã. Vim de quando vou pra onde passei com de cameta. A canoa vai de proa e de proa eu chego lá. A canoa vai de proa e de proa eu chego lá. Rema, meu mano, rema, meu mano, rema. Rema que eu sou na brenha se quer deitar. Rema, meu mano, rema, meu mano, rema. A canoa vai de proa e de proa eu chego lá. E a canoa vai de proa e de proa eu chego lá. E Rema, meu mano, rema, meu mano, rema. Rema que o sol na brinha se quer deitar. Rema, meu mano, rema. E a canoa vai de proa. E de proa eu chego lá. Que a canoa vai de proa. E de proa eu chego lá. A canoa vai de proa. E de proa eu chego lá. E a canoa vai de proa. E de proa eu chego lá. Eu queria a Amazônia renascerá, se tu pudesse fazer pelo menos no banjo. Ah, então deixa. Será que dá... Now, I sing one more song. Amazônia renascerá. Sim, com certeza. Come on, hermano. From Venezuela. Can put the treble here. Yeah, we come back. Guitar, banjo, and guitar.
E. E.
Sou nativa dessa terra, em tuas águas vou mergulhar. Meu amor por ti é infinito, vou cantar e decolonizar. Sinto meu coração pulsar, seu manto verde irá salvar todos aqueles que destroem, desmatam e matam, te fazem sangrar. Mãe da mata mandou avisar, a Amazônia renascerá. 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 Sou nativa dessa terra, em tuas águas vou mergulhar. Meu amor por ti é infinito, vou cantar e decolonizar. Sinto teu coração pulsar, seu manto verde irá salvar todos aqueles que destroem, desmatam e matam, te fazem sangrar. Mãe da mata mandou avisar, a Amazônia renascerá. 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 Sou nativa dessa terra, em tuas águas vou mergulhar. Meu amor por ti é infinito, vou cantar e decolonizar. Sinto teu coração pulsar, seu manto verde irá salvar todos aqueles que destroem, desmatam e matam, te fazem sangrar. Mãe da mata mandou avisar, a Amazônia renascerá. 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 Thank you. Now, I want to get power up Shuna. Hello, now. Uma cantiga de amor se mexeu, uma tapuia no porto a cantar, um pedacinho de lua nascendo, uma cachaça de papo pro ar. O não sei que de saudade doente, uma saudade sem tempo ou lugar, uma saudade querendo ir e querendo ficar. Uma leira, uma beira de uma esteira, uma beira de rio, um cavalo no pasto, uma égua no cio, um princípio de noite, um caminho vazio, uma leira, uma esteira, uma beira de rio. E no silêncio uma folha caída, uma batida de rema passar, uma viola de corda curtida, essa sofrida sofrência de amar. Uma leira, uma esteira, uma beira de rio, um cavalo no pasto, uma égua no cio, um princípio de noite, um caminho vazio, uma leira, uma esteira, uma beira de rio. E o vento espalhado na capoeira, a lua na cuia do bamburral, a vaca mugindo lá na porteira e o macho frugando cá no curral. O tempo tem tempo de tempo ser, o tempo tem tempo de tempo dar, ao tempo da noite que vai correr, ao tempo do dia que vai chegar. Uma leira, uma esteira, uma beira de rio, um cavalo no pasto, uma égua no cio, um princípio de noite, um caminho vazio, uma leira, uma esteira, uma beira de rio. Uma leira, uma esteira, uma beira de rio, um cavalo no pasto, uma égua no cio, um princípio de noite, um caminho vazio, uma leira, uma esteira, uma beira de rio, uma leira, uma esteira, uma beira de rio, um cavalo no pasto, uma égua no cio, um princípio de noite, um caminho vazio, uma leira, uma esteira, uma beira de uma leira, uma esteira, uma beira de rio, uma leira, uma esteira, uma beira de rio, uma leira, uma esteira, uma beira de rio, uma leira, uma esteira, uma beira de
E. De Porto Velho a Manaus, Palmas, Belém, Boa Vista, de Macapá, Rio Branco, versos da da mesma poesia. Amazônia, Amazônia, vamos juntos entoar um canto, encanto nortista. Vamos cantar nossa língua, nativa sabedoria. Amazônia, Amazônia, Guaiané, Vendawa, Guaiané, Vendawa. Esse é o nosso lugar, esse ato nortista, este encontro de vozes da mata que ecoa agora, que sai das almas dos artistas como a samba do horizonte. Esplende-se a aurora que ora e grita a hora em que Tupã medita. Edita, Pai, deleta o que dita o idiota. É a voz que te dirá quem somos. Sumanos somamos, humanos suprimos. Nesta floresta ímpar, neste primor divino, onde vivemos e dividimos voo com passarinhos. Nós sabemos do calor do grande ninho, sabemos entoar para que abram-se caminhos e intuir para que abracem-se sacis e dancem nossos hinos. Sabemos solfejar os trinos que entoam os sabiás, e sábios sabemos desfiar nossos destinos. E hábeis, guardar o grande ninho, como fazem com a rosa os seus espinhos. De São Luís a Parintins, Alter do Chão, Jalapão, Pacaraima, do mar abaixo a floresta, cantos da mesma magia. Amazônia, Amazônia, Guaiané, Vendawa, Guaiané, Vendawa, Amazônia, 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 Amazônia. Taguinho em Carajá.
Thank you and sorry for technical problems.
Hi everyone. My name is Isleña Tumalem. I'm from Chile. I am Mapuche woman. I'm singing rap and reggaeton music and espero que les guste esta presentación. La primera canción que voy a cantar se llama Ñaña descoloniza tu belleza, dedicada para la belleza indígena mapuche. Espero que les guste.
Descoloniza tu belleza, Ñaña descoloniza tu belleza. Ñaña mía, mi amiga, mi hermana, en la batalla mi hermana, yo te vengo a contar que la verdad ni en la escuela ni en la universidad vas a encontrar. Contra todo canon mirar hacia atrás. Allí es donde se encuentran nuestras ancestras, esperando que des la vuelta y las puedas mirar, esperando que te dejes de ellas acompañar, esperando que sigas adelante pero nunca dejando de mirar hacia atrás. Bra, bra, bra.
Nena, descoloniza tu belleza. Nena, descoloniza tu belleza.
La siéntese volar, traspasando las fronteras.
Es el lema.
Llevando el mensaje que corre por tus venas, con la lucha marcada en tu conciencia. Renace tu esencia, despierta.
Despierta.
Hablemos de nuestras abuelas, soportando cada mañana, cada madrugada, cada atardecer. El marido tiene sed y llegando a casa con toda violencia. Le va a sacar la mierda a tu abuela y las niñas se esconden. Después olvidar, mientras va creciendo te vas dando cuenta que tu belleza pareciera no ser la correcta. Entonces piensas en tu abuela, te da rabia no tener esa sangre aria. Te da rabia que de tu cabeza no cualquier rubio mechonea, sino más bien cabellos negros como tizones. Que tus ojos no sean claros como el mar y más bien parecieran una infinita oscuridad. Ya, que tu abdomen no sea el más delgado, sino más bien un poco abultado. Que tu piel no tenga ese color claro del cielo, más bien tiene ese color greta de la tierra. Y tanta cosa más que te han hecho pensar que tu cuerpo no vale nada, que no calza con el estándar occidental. Eres hermosa, entiéndelo. De todos los pueblos originarios de la Yayala, desde Guaymapu hasta las tierras mayas.
Quiero escuchar un fuerte grito de toda mi hermana latinoamericana.
Nena, descoloniza tu belleza.
Descoloniza.
Nena, descoloniza tu belleza. Nena, descoloniza tu belleza.
No estamos ni ahí con sus estándares de belleza, ni ahí. Nuestra morenidad nos enorgullece como mujeres mapuche, guapiche, descolonizando nuestras vivencias, descolonizando todo el flow. Escucha. Al punto pianiche, tanyi piu que me obula jenguta y kuifike chechen. Yulara kamna guamna jengun, fe jengun kimel tulal kaneo tanyi rupu. Mai, tanyi papai kimela ke eneo puju se jim nutram. Al kutunye, punyanya, al kutunye, al kutunye, al kutunye, al kutunye. Ah, hakulepe.
Nena, descoloniza tu belleza.
Descoloniza, descoloniza.
Nena, descoloniza tu belleza.
Hakulepe pusomo.
Nena, descoloniza tu belleza.
Nena,
Nena, descoloniza
Chem, Guillatungo al party, oh marichuel, 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 Guillatungo al party, oh marichuel, 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 Guillatungo.
Esta canción está dedicada para todas mis ñañas de Lights. Esta canción se llama La cumbia de la chicha. Where you play it? Ahora suena. No, cumbia de chicha. Aquí vamos. Esa no es. Esa es la otra. Esa es.
Directamente desde Isla Guapila Borranco, para todas las vacilonas, esta es la cumbia de la chicha, el brebaje ancestral. Salimos de noche para vacilar, aperao en chicha no nos va a faltar. Sacude manzano, sacúdelo pa' allá,
Pa' acá, guacha, negra. Sacúdelo.
la chicha me pone elocuente. Hasta más inteligencia. Un vaso primero a la tierra, la chicha quería cumbia, le estrujamos de la buena. Esta es la cumbia de la chicha, del Gualmapú, y se vacila poca luz jugosa. De la buena, la manzanita del Gualmapú.
¿Y cómo suena mi gente?
Los besitos con chicha son lo más rico.
Quiero escuchar un fuerte grito.
De lao a lao, no somos principiantes, traemos flow antiguo renovado en los parlantes. Pa' un lado, a un lado somos tipo interesante, full guachita rica que tú sabes está que antes. Tócame, tócame, tócame lo que tú quieras, pero soporta porque chorreo chicha buena. Sabe que tú sabes que tú sabes que te quema. Traje un par de litros pa' que no quite la pena.
Y ahora, esta canción debe consumirse con responsabilidad. Producto para mayores de 18 años.
Esta es la cumbia de la chicha, del Gualmapú, y se vacila poca luz jugosa. De la buena, la manzanita del Gualmapú.
¿Y cómo suena mi gente?
Esta es la cumbia de la chicha, chicha del Gualmapú, jugosa. De la buena, la manzanita del Gualmapú.
Suena isleña en tu malén. ¿Cómo baila mi gente?
¿Cómo baila mi gente?
Sacúdelo. Esta cumbia está dedicada para todas mis mordelonas que vacilan con la chicha hasta las 6 de la mañana. Ahora esta canción.
Gracias. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, thank you. We're sadly going to have to finish, but this has been Climate Live. You can follow us online. More to come at COP30. Thank you. Gracias.